Here's a quick video just describing the setup for the AVerMedia Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus recording device. And this is just demonstrating a setup for live recording of video coming off of the daVinci Xi tower. To begin with, you want to find the video out DVI connector on the back of the tower. You can see the red arrow pointing at that. In this case, we will use video out 1 for our setup. The recorder has an HDMI input on it, and the tower itself has a DVI output. In the box that I got from AVerMedia, it came with an HDMI to HDMI cord, so I had to install a DVI to HDMI converter, which I was able to get on Amazon for about $3. You can also buy a DVI to HDMI cable, but then you have to screw in the DVI every single time. So I found it easier just to put the converter onto the back of the system. And you can see that was connected again to output 1. With the converter installed, now all you have to do is connect your HDMI cord to the tower and then connect it to the back of the recorder to the input, or to the HDMI in, which is the right-sided HDMI port on the back of the recorder. Next, you need to get power to the recorder. I used the USB port on the back of the tower that's pointed to by the arrow right there. You could also just use a regular USB power converter if you have a spare plug on your tower, but all of our plugs were being used. This plugs to the back of the recorder in the slot right next to the HDMI in connector. So now the unit is connected to video and powered on. You then need to send the proper output from the tower monitor. So going to the front of the tower, on the monitor, hit the open tab setting right there, or the setting tab. This will bring up a bunch of options, and you're going to first choose the video input output option. From there, you're going to pick the middle output. It looks like an output 2 on this thing, but it's connected to output 1 on the back. So, but it's definitely the middle output, and you want to set that to DVI D720p, as shown in the picture here. Now you've got the proper output going to the device. So you want to set the device to the middle position on that switch. It looks like a little SD card. When you do that, the box should turn blue and glow a steady blue glow. To start the recording, you just push the triangular button on the top of the recorder and it will start to pulse red, indicating that it's got a signal and it's recording. To stop recording, push the triangular button again and it'll go back to glowing blue. You do need to purchase a micro SD card to capture your video. According to the instructions that come in the box, the maximum supported size is 128 gigs. I have a 64 gig card in there, and most of my cases require somewhere between 4 and 8 gigs, depending on the length of the case. It was hard to find this, so I'll share it with you as well. The LED indications on the device, when it's solid blue, it's ready. When it's flashing slowly red, that's recording. If it slowly flashes blue, that means it's streaming, but I don't think many of us are going to be using this to stream video, and you need to connect it to a computer and the internet to do that. If it starts flashing red quickly, that means your memory card is almost full, and if it turns solid red, that means you've had an error, your memory is full, and the recording has stopped. Hopefully this will help everybody get this set up. It's really fairly straightforward to do if you have all the right connectors in the room.